What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Prodigy here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the rise and the influence of brain rot. Now, if you are chronically online like me, you have definitely heard the term brain rot in the last year at an almost alarming rate. Probably more than you've ever heard that term in the rest of your life combined. And that has been mainly influenced by TikTok. The term has been thrown around a lot on there and has been assigned to a generation essentially born after 2008. This term has been assigned to brain rot. This comes from the shitty memes and the shitty talking points like the skibbity toilets of the world and shit like that. And mainly the low attention span is another one of those things that's been thrown around to this topic, an addictive algorithm. But what if I told you that there was a platform, a beloved platform 10 years ago that had the exact brain rot, brain dead, low attention span humor as TikTok now? Today we're going to be talking about Vine and how that was legitimately the most original form of brain rot in existence. Now, Vine had a very short but very dominant run in the whole social media sphere. I'd say their peak was probably from 2014 to like 2016 and is when Vine was booming. No pun intended with the Vine boom. You're probably going to hear a lot of those in this video, so be ready. So one of the main points that people like to bring up when they're talking about brain rot in this younger generation is the attention span. I mean, kids can't even stay on a video for more than 10 seconds without getting bored, so that's why they have to have Subway Surfers in the gameplay or Family Guy clips under it. I find that really ironic because the beloved platform that is Vine, that is talked about like the holy grail of social media, if I can remember, the videos were 6 seconds long. That, like, 6 seconds. 6 seconds long. That's how long Vine videos were. You watch a video for 6 seconds, you can't even remember or retain the information you got in 6 seconds unless you watch the shit again. Like, we're talking about low attention spans. That is it. That is all that you were given. 6 seconds. That is the duration of a Vine video. Vine is not the only platform back then where every video was short. I mean, around that same time that Vine was popular, I believe you couldn't post videos on Instagram that were longer than 10 seconds. Same thing with Snapchat. I mean, every single video, every single platform was short-term content. It was content anywhere from 5 to 15 seconds. If you wanted a video that was over 30 seconds, you were obligated to go to YouTube. YouTube was the only one with videos that are over 30 seconds with long form content. Nowadays, these platforms all give you the option to essentially post movies. On TikTok, you can post up to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You can post this entire video that I am recording right now and put it on TikTok. Same thing with Instagram. So it is not like, it's now we have variety in everything. We're not obligated to be stuck with the quick 5-6 second videos. So that is one of the talking points that I find very ironic when people talk about attention span. Is like, well, shit, we're kind of guilty of the same thing. Now, this is not to say that attention span in general is not bad right now. I mean, it is probably at an all-time low. Like, people can't even stay on YouTube videos for the full duration. They might stay for 2-3 minutes, but if you can't captivate somebody in the first 2-3 minutes, they're gone. I mean, you're just cooked. You're not left with any other option. They're leaving. I mean, people probably already clicked off this video, and I'm not even 3 minutes in yet. Now, if you've been invested in brain rot lore, you know that the worst part is not the attention span or the algorithm or whatever the hell you try to tell you it is. It is the quality of how bad these memes and these jokes are. I mean, they don't even make sense half the time. It is just a combination of random words that are just being assigned and everybody's like saying this shit and you have no idea because there's a new one every single month. I mean, I'm gonna read these off because I can't just off the dome ski go, but we're talking about phrases like skibbity toilet, Ohio, Riz, yacht, phantom text, edging and gooning, baby Gronk, Riz's living done, what the Sigma aura mewing, and many more that was just like what I could think of off the top of my head. But there's many more that I'm sure that exist, but I wouldn't know because I am unk status. I was born in 2004, so I am now 20, which I found out through brain rot I am unk status. I am up there. Like, I am up there. I am genuinely old as shit. What kind of generation is entertained by content that is so dumb and stupid? It makes no kind of sense.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Oh my god. Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
My name is Jeff.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James.
Here, you want some? This bitch empty.
What are those?
Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I'm gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I'm in my mom's car. Broom, broom.
Get out my car. Get to Del Taco. They got a new thing called free shavacadoo. Free shavacadoo.
A potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse.
What?
You're not my dad.
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
These nuts. Got him.
Yeah. That was legitness.
Yeah, it was. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white bag.
Did I just make a Vine compilation in the year 2024? Like, putting all together those clips felt very, very, very nostalgic. But I didn't say this to make it a Brainrot Olympics and try to go band for band with TikTok Brainrot, because that is a battle that Vine is not going to win. TikTok just has such a variety of Brainrot. I only want to do this to point out the hypocrisy when it comes to older Gen Z people and like younger millennials in talking about how this generation, this new young generation, Gen Alpha, is cooked with their Brainrot, skibbity, rizzes, and all types of dumb shit, when we legitimately had the same exact thing just 10 years ago. The same exact problem. Our attention spans were bad. That's why they had to have 6-second videos to captivate us. They were just as bad. The main difference now is access. Like, you weren't on Vine at 3, 4, 5 years old now. Now there are kids with iPads that are on TikTok essentially from the minute that they learn English. I mean, they're babies on TikTok being shown videos. They are fed this algorithm since they were born. Whereas this older generation of people that I'd say essentially 18 and up at this point, maybe 20 and up, maybe I missed the threshold, maybe it's 22 and up, I don't know. But at least there was a point in your life where you were a little bit more outside first and exposed to other things rather than TikTok right away. Like, I remember my first social media platform was YouTube. I mean, the impact that Vine had on the entire culture was just crazy. I mean, we were walking around saying, "Damn, Daniel," in school, and who are those? Like, for the life of me, we were doing that shit for a very long time. We would beat these memes into the ground. We would not let these shits die until they died. That's why when you look back and you reminisce on these, you're like, oh wow, I remember that shit. We were abusing these memes. Like, I mean, overusing the LeBron James. Like, we were abusing these memes back then. And what I also realized is, these memes that we were like literally on, like these were our childhood and shit, were kind of stupid. They were brain rot. It's the kind of stuff that when you're young, when you're a kid, when you're a preteen, when you're a teen, you find entertaining, and then you grow up and you look back at it and you're like, that doesn't make sense to me. And it's the same thing with this new generation. As somebody that's older, I don't understand the appeal of skibbity, gooning, edging, and shit. I don't. But I can recognize that that is just their humor. That is what they're going to remember. That is what they're going to look back at. They're going to be like, when they're older,
man, what y'all know about 2024 TikTok?
the same way that we talk about 2016 Vine and 2016 music is how Generation Alpha is going to talk about 2024. We're going to be sitting there with our official unk status, just looking at them like, oh, what is wrong with y'all? And then imagine what the Brainrot is going to be like in another 10 years. Like, I don't even want to envision how bad it's going to be. how bad the attention spans are going to be then. Now, in conclusion, I'm not trying to convince you that Vine was worse than TikTok in terms of the impact it's had on kids in providing that brain rot. Because TikTok is much bigger than Vine ever was. Hence why TikTok is still alive 6 years later. And Vine had a 3-year run before they were really cooked. So I would never, ever, ever, ever try to tell you that there is not brain rot on that platform, because it is at such a high scale. There are so many more users of TikTok. It's not even close. TikTok is like the biggest thing in the world right now. But let's not act like if we were in the same exact situation as this young generation of kids with the same shitty memes and more access to social media, we would be doing the same thing. We would be walking around talking about Rizzler and what the fuck even is that? We would be doing the same thing.